So there are 4 new augments out now, and one of them is for Mesa's Peacemaker. Now I could have done a video that features all 4 mods, but I just don't like missing out details. I usually focus test on one stuff before I proceed to another. Well, even small details count, and sometimes it could do a big difference. Which is why instead of a general video about these 4 augments, I decided to tackle them one by one. So anyway, in this video, we will be talking about Mesa's Waltz. What it does is give Mesa the ability to move at half speed while channeling her Peacemaker ability. Best part about this augment is it's equipable on the Exalted mod slot, which means you don't have to sacrifice any important mods for your Mesa. Another good thing is, Mesa's Waltz doesn't cost any energy, which is really great as we all know how energy hungry Mesa is, and we don't want another ability that will drain our energy fast. Question now is this mod even worth it? Well, before we begin to conclude whether it's good or not, let me show you first the nitty-gritty details of this mod. Specifically, I will be showing you guys how this mod basically works and its pros and cons. Probably the benefit of this new augment mod is letting you move in half speed while using your Peacemaker. In addition, Mesa can also dodge roll while you equip this mod on your Mesa, giving you some additional survivability with the added damage reduction that dodge rolling gives. Lastly, it's a good augment for positioning and maintaining Peacemaker's damage. Just hearing all of that, I know some of you are excited to get this augment, but before you do get Mesa's Waltz, let me give the other side of this mod. One downside I see on this mod is that it don't allow you to jump. It just lets you walk and dodge roll but not jump, which is really crucial for me as a Mesa. Now you may have seen my previous Mesa videos, and most of them, you see me jumping around and casting my Peacemaker. With this mod on, it hinders me to do that. In fact, I feel really limited in terms of movement when I am using this mod. If you main Mesa, then you really know that Peacemaker without this mod is pretty capable of giving your Mesa mobility and as well as survivability. Yes, you might say that dodge rolling and positioning helps a lot, but the reality is, you can do that even without this mod. I mean, I really don't want to be limited in movement as a Mesa, as I usually love the run, jump, gun playstyle like what you see in this footage. You might not notice this and it's not really a big deal for most people, but this augment does slows down that circle from getting small. Remember that the smaller the circle of Peacemaker, the more damage you will dish out. Yes, I know that some players like bigger circles as it hits more enemies, but I really get tuned with the smaller circle which deals immense damage. This may not be a big factor at all, but it's a thing for me that I don't like about this mod. Overall, this is a pretty weak mod for me. It's not bad, but it's not that good either. Digital Extremes should have added some extra features on this mod, say reduce energy drain while using Peacemaker or anything that would make this mod even worthwhile. But nonetheless, it's a pretty cool augment as it gives you that cowboy style wherein you just walk and shoot the enemies to death. In terms of efficiency, I find my normal Mesa, without this augment, pretty sufficient and don't require the additional movement while on Peacemaker. So that's it for Mesa's Waltz. In a few hours, I will upload another video about Ivara's concentrated bow, so be sure to watch out for it. Before I end this video, do remember that the things you have heard and seen here are just my personal point of view about this mod. You may have a different feel for this mod, and I advise you to share your experience on using this mod by simply giving a comment below. Like I've said earlier, this is not a bad mod at all. I just feel that it's kind of weak as it contradicts with my play style. Like always, give this video a like if you enjoy watching it, and you can always join the Grinds team by simply clicking that big subscribe button below. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.